because there becomes a whole lot of issues at trial trying to get things into evidence that are duplicates when the law requires the highest and best evidence. In other words, the original video. I was just immediately thinking ahead. Okay, Rick, have you seen the video?
I saw bits and pieces of it, Nancy.
What did you see?
Detectives and the investigators. I'm sorry?
What did you see?
What did I see?
Yes.
What we see is a lot of vehicles, Nancy. We did see some people coming through the alleyway. The cameras are trained right onto the alley, which leads right from where we're standing right now. So we see cars coming in and out, a lot of vehicles, makes, models, color, things of that nature. And I'm sure that's what the police are using to investigate it. We also saw some people wandering through the alley. Whether that's pertinent information, I'm not sure. But it is information the police took with them, and I'm sure they're chasing down those leads.
Got it. Okay, Rick, when you state that you see cars going by, you can see tag numbers, you can see people, what did you see around Isabel Solis' home that Saturday morning around 8 a.m.?
What we saw that morning, again, it had been light for a little bit. What we basically saw, the first people we saw on the street, we did see some activity in the alleyway right behind us, but the police have all that evidence. What we saw right here was a couple of people walking up and down the street, Nancy, and we think that that was maybe the father and the brother, and then the police had us right at that moment cut off the digital recording, and they took that evidence, and that's when they took it away. So we think
so
that
they
was
did
just
not
the
let
father.
you see the rest of it?
No, ma'am, they did not. We don't have it.
What you observed, Rick, that morning around 8 a.m., approximately 8 a.m., is Isabel's father and his brother, which would be Isabel's uncle, walking around in front of the Solis home.
Nancy, that's conjecture on my part. I think that's who it was. The police didn't want us to speculate about who that was.
Okay, great. I get it, Rick. I get it that you don't know who the people are. You earlier mentioned,
yes,
quote, activity in the alley. What activity in what alley?
Well, there's an alley, Nancy, right behind us, about 25 yards right behind us. That's, again, about 25 yards from the front door of Isabel's home, and it runs right behind our showroom, and that's where our cameras are trained on. So there was activity up and down that alley.
What kind of
probably
activity?
A pretty typical activity on a Friday night.
What was it? That's what I'm asking. What did you see?
Again, it was just people wandering through the alley, vehicles coming up and down through the alley, and vehicles coming out of the alley that's right here in front of Isabel. Now, what makes and models and tags were, that's in the police hands now, Nancy.
Question: is your video infrared?
It does have infrared technology, fortunately, Nancy. So these are outstanding
cameras.
What does that
mean to us dummies?
What that means is that now we have a capability with this new technology, Nancy, that we can see things from a pretty good distance at night, and these cameras do work very well at night.
So your video